Chief Guest CA Adiketi, Chairman CA Gautam Pai, Vice Chairman Prashant Pai, Secretary Daniel Pereira, all the bureaucrats, all the chartered accountants, students, and all the invited dignitaries. It's a great honor to be present in this August gathering. You have either got chartered accountants in this gathering who are supposed to be intelligent, and you have got some bureaucrats who are also supposed to be very intelligent. I think I am an odd man out here in this conference. But as a businessman, having closely associated with the CAs, the auditors, I know little about CAs. Before I start, I would like to give a brief introduction of our district, because I'm told Adiketi is coming for the first time to Mangalore. I wanted to explain the significant features of our undivided Daksh district. In 1969, when Mrs. Gandhi nationalized the banks, there were 300 districts in the country then. Today we are around 800. She nationalized 14 banks. Out of 14 banks, 4 banks were produced from one district, our district. 4 banks, Canara Bank, Vijaya Bank, Syndicate Bank, and Corporation Bank. And the remaining 299 districts contribute only 10 banks, maybe your district also included. So undoubtedly, our district is a cradle of banking system. And in every village, we have several branches of several banks. And in terms of education, the SSLC and the second PC, now that the Udupi district has been carved out of Daksh district, consistently in second PC and SSLC, the 2 districts either stand in the first position or the second position in the state consistently. This is our educational achievement. And in the health parameters, because I was a minister, our health, the health parameters of our people is comparable to only USA and Europe. We are nowhere in comparison to any of the districts of the country. And as far as development is concerned, every 5 years, the government comes out with a report of the Human Development Index based on the evaluation of the Gram Panchayats. When I was a minister, the rural development minister was H.K. Patil, who is now the present law minister of the state. He called me to his office, a very senior person. As soon as he saw the report of the Human Development Index, he called me. He told me out of 30 districts, only 3 districts are fully developed districts. Fully developed districts means all the Gram Panchayats are developed as per the standards set by the evaluation, for the standards set for the evaluation. One district was Bangalore Urban. In Bangalore Urban, it is mostly BBMP. Sorry, there will be no many panchayats present there. Maybe a few panchayats. And the other 2 districts which were completely developed were Dakshin Kannada and Udupi district. So you take the banking sector, you take the education sector, you take the health sector, you take the development. We are a guiding force in the state and probably in the country too. When I was a young boy, I had an opportunity of listening to Nani Palkiwala in Manipal. I was probably 16, 17 years old. 90% of what he spoke, I did not understand. It just flew off above my head. One thing I still remember, Nani Palkewala said, this in 80s, about 42 years ago, now it is not the survival of the fittest. Darwin's theory, survival of the fittest, no longer holds water now. Now it is the survival of the best informed. Who has the best information will survive. Who has no information will not survive. And after that, the information technology started in the world and the country. So think of the vision of Nani Palkewala. In 1980s, he is talking about information. And also, I had some bad experience with the chartered accountants too. Due to their lack of knowledge and wrong advice, I as a businessman had to face several problems. It's just because of lack of knowledge and information on the part of the chartered accountant. See how it impacts others. It doesn't impact the chartered accountant. It impacts the people who go for advice to them. Laymen like me, who are ignorant. When we go to them and they give the wrong advice, I'll be in trouble. So that is why it is very important for chartered accountants to have the best information of the system that is prevailing. And I'm sure if you all attend the 2-day session, I don't know how many will remain till tomorrow evening. But if you all take the benefit of the information that is being brought to you, you will be a better person, a better professional, and a better advisor for the society. And lastly, a country can develop only, our country can run only through tax collection. So, two people have the great responsibility, two entities have a great responsibility in tax collection. One is the government and its so-called officers who will use intimidation, coercion, and all sorts of punishments, etc. to collect the tax, because that is needed, because Indians are basically, we have a unique quality not to pay tax and to avoid tax. That's our inbuilt. It's in our inbuilt gene structure itself. And any businessman, when he meets the chartered accountant, his first question is how to evade tax. Give us ideas to evade the taxes. So if there is no tax collection, the country can't run. Of course, most of the money that is collected by tax goes for bribery and corruption. That is also true. But if the country has to run, tax collection is the most important thing, and in that way, I request all the chartered accountants to help the government in tax collection. With these few words, I conclude. Thank you, one and all.